Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Someone with the talent for exploiting insecurities. Like barking orders? Good. We're used to being bossed around. You're going to hate what I'm about to do to you.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. His drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding's stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but... Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the...
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened?
Thank...
of here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. The gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official space... I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all... Really? I knew we weren't gonna get through. Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient... I just... you know. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Right, you! Right, you pay! Company ammo. Damn marauders are out of control.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authority. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital app. Please be informed that I am authorized to use... Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging... You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been... This vessel is the registered prop... I am incapable of accepting or... I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain... I understand. I will require... I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If... Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of... Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a high-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacers... I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the...
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come? I could really go for some salt tuna.
Huh? Beats working. I could really go for some salt tuna.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head... Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. Definitely not the junior. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our... Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. If you're a danger to others, I'll put you down.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are physical hygiene. Recapitulate. So everyone says. Until someone I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. A ship? Dear me. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the... Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI. You'll find him in our local church. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a work. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacers.
Got my sights. Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out. Hey, Holcomb, I'm going to be resting.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got to get. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Of course not. I don't have... Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most... I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to... There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to... Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's... That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you.
You out of your mind? You just killed him. You enjoyed that? I can't. I need to... You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? Let's just move on. Where are we headed? Incoming! Where are we headed?
Move along, stranger. We don't want... I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for. Answers, huh? A Geo what? Look, if you're gonna start wandering around my... Over in the hothouse. Enough with the questions. No... Explains why you're still... No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady name's... I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended. Could be. Dangers aplenty. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. She was lazy and thoughtless. Vex me. If she told... Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her... It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be... Can't imagine where she's gone. Could do without the gallows. If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed's dead. Excuse me if I don't shed a tear. I'm not exactly surprised he'd hire someone to cut off our power either. If you're going down to the plant, you should think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town. A hero to the people who matter. Reed will never understand. He has been too... Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. I trust you will listen.
Sorry, I can't do it.